What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. And today's video is going to be part 2 of performance SUVs that are under 50K. In part 1, I ran into some technical difficulties. Camera shut off and I didn't even realize it while I'm still here yapping. So when I was done, I realized it only got up to car number 4. So we're going to continue on with today. But just going to make one more point with the last car that I was on. But before I do that, like always, I want to remind you guys to please continue to smash that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, make sure it's on all so that you get notified when I come out with the next video. I greatly appreciate it, like always. All right, so I'm here just continuing on the search for that performance SUV that's under 50K. I wanted to make one more point with this last BMW X5 40 that I was looking at here, which was the paint. There's a couple of things that really made me want to look at another one. First one is all the chrome that it has, but the next point is the paint seems to be in pretty bad shape. If you look in here on the hood, on the left side of the hood, and just like throughout, there's some really weird hazing going along there. Don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just a photo, but this makes me think that, yeah, the paint job on this car is in bad shape. So for that reason, I was like, let me see if I can find another. Then I found another photo that kind of confirmed it as well. So I said, yeah, it's that one right there. Oh, just passed it. Let me go back. So yeah, this was the photo. When I was looking at the reflection of light around license plate frame, it just looked too hazy, and probably doesn't come out when I zoom in. But all in this light here, that looks like the paint is all scratched up. So I went and found another one that was pretty much similar. So let me go ahead and do that. All right, so it's this one right here. It's a 2020, same thing, 2020 X5 xDrive 40i. This one has the M Sport package. Now, what that does is it eliminates a lot of the issues that I had with the other one, which is all the chrome. You know, the only chrome pieces that I see here. Well, first, let me just say they want $43,999 for this one, so it's slightly cheaper. The mileage is a little more. It's got 55,635,000 miles. The color is black sapphire metallic, so it's the same as the last clean one, just that it has the M Sport package. And I really like what it adds with the M Sport package. You know, the only chrome that I'm seeing is in the grille, which the other one that I found is going to eliminate that problem. But this one looks like it has the very nice BMW laser LEDs for the laser headlights. I really like how those look. Those look pretty clean. Yeah, so you got that nice blue little blue piece in the headlights. I like it a lot. You know, the M Sport package just like pretty decent for the bumper. Just wish it didn't have that chrome kidney grills, which is But this one has something else that I'm not particularly too fond of, and coming up on it. But it does have the M Sport brakes. I do like that. I wish the pictures were in order. So yeah, it has the sport brakes, M Sport brakes, which gives it a nice blue caliper. I prefer it to be red, you know what I mean? And when it comes to calipers, I prefer red calipers no matter what color the car is. But it has the M Sport brakes, which is a nice little something to have there. A lot less chrome in the rear of this one. It just has the I don't know if that's chrome or brushed aluminum exhaust tip there, but you know, it's better than the other one. So what I did find about this one that I don't particularly like is in the interior. Yeah, this color interior, you know, I'm not a big fan of light colored interiors. And this is like ivory white. I really dislike the color. But one thing I do like is the stitching. That stitching on there looks baller, really nice, really luxurious. I really like how that looks. That detail is key sometimes, you know. Got the ambient lighting. See, that's just too much white for me, man. Like, I wear a lot of jeans, you know what I'm saying? I wear black jeans, a lot of black jeans, a lot of blue jeans, and that ink will will get transferred over to the seats, and it can be very difficult to clean. I like the fact that the floor isn't white, but that can be a deal breaker for me. Not sure if that's something that I could get used to. They're having all them light colors in there. First my mind just goes to how hard is it going to be to keep clean. No, I really like the ambient lighting, the blue ambient lighting. That looks pretty dope. Like you can change the colors of that as well. Now this back seat, it really shows off the stitching pretty well. I really like how that looks, man. That looks really luxurious, stylish, and all. I got the one blue pipe, the two blue pipes. That looks pretty good. I really like how that looks. So let's move right along to the one that I found that I really think that is more up my alley overall. And voila, this is it's the same year, same M Sport package, 2020 BMW X540i with the M Sport package. They want boohoo money for this one. It's $49,600, has 42,153 miles on it. But the drastic difference between the others and this one is white, and it also looks like it has the black shadow line package because there is no chrome in the grille. You see it there? Look, no chrome at all. There's no chrome anywhere on this vehicle, which I absolutely love. I think it really allows the white color to pop out pretty much. I really hate the fact that you can't get an X5 and any other color other than white, black, and maybe a blue. That's not even that really nice blue, but I can't understand it. Like, suppose I wanted one in red, you know? It's a no-go. But I really like this particular one for a lot of reasons. This thing looks super clean. And then we come into the interior. Bro. One thing I don't like about the interior is that wood. That wood grain on this particular color of leather, no bueno, man. I don't really like that too much. But I really love the color contrast here. White vehicle, preferably I like either a black, a red, or this like peanut butter style of color for the interior on a white car. And this one to me just knocks it out the box. I just wish that it had that nice stitch work that the other one had, but it doesn't. But it's something I could live with. I could live with this more versus having that ivory white interior, man. I can't rock with that. Still has a nice dual pane roof. So yeah, the interior color for this one is cognac. It has cognac leather seats. That's a really nice color. Overall, if I were to pick one X540, this probably would be the one because it ticks all the boxes. Only thing, you know, like I said, it doesn't have the stitching on the seats, and it has that weirdly wood grain colors on the for the dash. But my understanding is for the X40Is, you don't really have too many choices like carbon fiber. All the grains that you can pick are either that gloss black or it's a grain of wood. So it is what it is. But this would be the one that I would get if I was to get an X5. All right, so moving on, that was number 4. Moving on to number 5 on my list here for performance SUVs under 50K is we have here. It's a 2016 Land Rover Range Rover Sport Supercharged. I really like this one, man. This to me has such a classy look to it, man, and the price is pretty much right. Makes me a little worried, but they want $39,995. It has 47,608 miles. The color is chorus gray, and the interior has ebony black leather. And this also has the 5.0 liter 8-cylinder supercharger, of course. So you know that thing can have pretty nice sound to it. But I really like the look of this particular one here. I'm not too much of a fan of gray cars, but I used to have one, but yeah, that one picked me. But this one is gray, and it kind of really shows off a lot of the different color contrast between its styling hues, man. I really like it. Really classic look of this one. You know, with the gray, has like a gray and a black outlining of the grill there with Range Rover letters on there. Nice headlights. I really like what I see here. I mean, it's considered to be old, but you know, I'm not too much of a fan of new cars. New cars usually have to grow on me, but I really like this. It really has a classic look, especially from the profile, man. I mean, that overall shape of its boxiness with some rounded edges, man. This really ticks a lot of my boxes here for what I like in the SUVs. You know, they got the classic black roof line. I mean, love the ride height of it. I don't like the fact that it has running boards, but hey, it is what it is. You know, it's got that air ride system where it can raise and lower itself, which makes it very much capable on or off-road. A lot of Range Rover drivers don't take their Range Rovers off-road, but let me tell you, they are well capable off-road. And I've even seen quite a few of them on the beach. In fact, there's a little clique, I believe, that's all they drive is Range Rovers, and they're well capable. As luxurious as they are well capable off-road and obviously on the beach. But this thing, man, I'm telling you, I'm like in love with this thing. I'm really liking this Range Rover Sport, man. It's got a lot of classic lines that, you know, Ford still carries through. A lot of manufacturers actually still mimic, even with that grille there on the front quarter and that black roof. One other thing, or one major thing that I really like about this particular one is it's tunable. All of these cars I'm thinking of from the perspective of an enthusiast at potentially being able to tune them. This one is no less. So basically, you know, there's a company called DME Tune. Now they make some nice downpipes, some sport downpipes. They're catted, of course, but I would get that. I'll get the DME Sport Cats. I would delete all the resonators and all the mufflers and just let that supercharged and V8 scream. You are also required to get a tune, which DME also offers. So this is right up my alley. It's a nice blend of performance, luxuriousness, and off-road ability. This would be a perfect match for a vehicle that I would be interested in. And Range Rovers on a whole, they're timeless. They're timeless vehicles, man. No matter what year it is that you get, look at this front end, man. Oh, that's really aggressive and elegant at the same time. But yeah, Range Rovers, no matter the year, they're timeless. You know, and they have a timeless look. It's not just the same. They really have nice timeless look. I really like the interior of this one as well. You know, it's got that perfect British luxuriousness to it. Quite simple. You know, like some of the newer ones, I think they just went a little too far with the technology and the screens everywhere. But this one looks really nice. Modern enough, not crazy with it, you know. Got that double pane sunroof. Good spacing in the back there. Oh man, this thing will be perfect. This is one I would love to test drive. See how much supercharged wine am I getting. But I really like the look. Even that dash. Everything looks nice, you know, elegant, simple, luxurious, not over the top. That's what I like about this one. Nice picture of the V8. It's got dual intakes, huh? All right. Now I would just picture some nice intakes going, maybe out of carbon fiber, you know what I'm saying? I know there's a supercharger under there. I don't know if I would do anything with the supercharger or if anything, any pulleys or anything like that are available. But that's number 5. We're moving right along to number 6. Number 6 is a special one here. It's going to be a 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT. It's a nice one here. They want $46,795. It has 55,797 miles. This one here has a 6.4 liter V8, naturally aspirated because it's the SRT version. And man, this one is a beauty. This first picture, and we're not going to look at that at the moment. But let's take a look at the the exterior first. This is a nice looking car. It's white. The SRT trim has a lot of nice trim pieces to it and accents that I really like. Let's try and start from the front. Yeah. See now, the front of this car looks really nice, man. Love that black grille. Love how it flows into the headlights. Front bumper with those vents there in the bumper. Looks pretty good. Got the matching ones in the lower valence there. Looks pretty nice. Now this hood, I love the SRT style hoods on the Grand Cherokees, man. They look real nice. But something caught my eye with this. I'm like, wait a minute. Since when did it have black accents from the vents and the hoods? I'm like, Right away, that tells me that this one has potentially been modified, and I think I'm right. Always what you have to look for or look at when you're buying a used car. You never know if someone has modified it. This one, I think so. I think we had an enthusiast that was the previous owner of this particular SRT Jeep. But it looks nice. I like the wheels. You know, I really think that the Grand Cherokees on a whole are really good looking cars. Came around here to the back and I'm like, yo, wait a minute. I don't remember the tailgate being black on these. So yeah, this most likely was wrapped. Maybe not the whole thing. It's not distasteful. I don't like the fact that they smoke the taillights. I hate taking away functionality from lights. But it looks cool. You know, I could dig it. You know what I'm saying? It matches the bumper there. You know, the SRTs come with that black diffuser piece. And I think it ties together nicely. So it's not something that I wouldn't like or couldn't get used to. I probably did the same thing to the spoiler. My wife and I, one year we went down to Virginia. We rented a Grand Cherokee and we fell in love with them. Ever since then, I really did like them. It's that when I was looking for Bullet, but when I purchased the Bullet, I needed a third row. And now that I don't need a third row, the Grand Cherokee is right back up there. The fact that this one has the V8, which is not so bad. I really like how they sound. You know, this is what I really like, the door card. And this is exactly what I was referring to when I say I like a nice contrast and nice materials. Here we have, starting at the top, we got the leather. Looks like it is leather there, right? Then we got that nice little bezel-like trim around the door handle, which is silver, and chrome handle. Not so much that. But this here, this nice splash of carbon fiber. Man, that is beautiful, right? And we go back to the leather, and then we get down here, and it looks like it's some sort of carbon pattern leather. What is that? Yeah, it looks like it's leather, but it has like a nice carbon pattern to it. Then they hit us with the leather on the door handle, man. I mean, the on this portion of the door. Went back to the black. And the speaker is surrounded by the silver. See, these are the colors that tickle my fancy. I love it when you have black, red, and little accents of silver. I think Jeep killed it with that. With these SRT Cherokees, man. It has a Harman Kardon sound system, man. Yeah. Red seats. White car. Red seats. Man, that just does something to me. Yeah, I like the steering wheel too. Steering wheel is nice, sporty, nice size, nice thickness of the steering wheel. The paddles showing up. That looks nice, man. Double pane sunroof too. Nice black and red seat combo there. I mean, that just looks really, really good, man. Even the carpet's got a little nice red around the edges of the carpet. I'm saying you can't go wrong with that. Red and black. Seats look like they're in good condition too. Got a lot of space, little subwoofer there. He has a WeatherTech liner like I had. This one looks like it's been in there a while. Seats go flat, got decent space, you know. I could see myself in one of these. Now, if it wasn't for the enthusiasts going crazy with the black wrap on the outside, You know, this would be a lot more appealing. And this dash, everything looks good. Look at that carbon there, the silver. Man, I'm telling you, Jeep knocked it out the park with this particular one. See, that looks really nice. I like that. The overall look. This looks really good. Unlike the Durango. This looks really good. I like that. Nice layout. But like I said, I would have to search the VIN number specifically on this one just to make sure that there's no craziness going on, because this doesn't, I'm pretty sure this was probably tuned at some point. So I'd be looking for that. You know, I did find another one, you know, because only 2 of these came up. Here it is right here. This one is actually a 2015, but it's the same. So 2015 Grand Cherokee SRT. This one has a trailer tow group 4 package. Right, and they're asking $41,800 for it. No, I don't want to talk to you. It has 68,990 miles, same 6.4 liter V8. This one looks a lot cleaner, man. A lot more classic look, you know. Looks like some sort of charcoal gray. It might be black, but I really like what I see in this one. This one looks much cleaner. Both the exterior, this is what it should look like, and not all that wrap on the hood there. Like those colored wheels. It's got this is what the tail light should look like. He's got here the red SRT inside of the diffuser, which is cool. But this is what blew me away. That peanut butter interior, man, that looks really, really nice. Nice. It goes well with the exterior color. Steering wheel looks pretty good too. Really like that. Yeah, that looks really clean, man. Nice classic look to it. You know, not as loud as the red. Yeah, for some people the red can be pretty loud. But I love how this looks on the door. Door card looks pretty good. Let me see if I can get a better picture of it. Oh yeah. I really like the look of the peanut butter interior with this particular color. The SRT in the seats. Yeah, that looks real nice. The rear seats look to be in pretty good condition. Yeah. The rear of this one is nice and clean, has the carpet. Very nice. This is a very nice look for the SRT Cherokee, man, with the peanut butter guts. Even even have a picture of the engine here. What's up? Big old Hemi, 6.4 liter Hemi. Of course, I'd get me a nice intake and at least a cat back. I'm not too sure if I would do headers for it. Depends. Love the brakes and the wheels. Nice big Brembos. Definitely one worth searching for as well. All right, so moving right along to number 7. That's this one right here. I couldn't believe this one popped up, but it did. We're going to look at it. It's a 2022 Dodge Durango RT. And this one has, they want $49,995 for it. Only has 8,752,000 miles. It has the 5.7 liter 8-cylinder Hemi NA, of course, and it's in that it has a gray exterior. I really like this one, namely the front end. I think the facelift that they did on this one was baller, man. Love what they did with the headlights. These are the type of headlights that should be on a Durango. Really like the grille and the front bumper. Really like what they did with the fog lights there as well too. Still has that classic Durango hood with the vents in there. I think this front end is probably the best one yet. You know, has the Hemi on the side. And I think they did a pretty good job with this one here. I really did. It didn't really change much because it's still classic Durango. Wait a minute. This one looks like it has an exhaust on it. Yeah, I know that exhaust. Because that's the exhaust that I would get if I got a Durango. Very nice front end, man. This thing looks like it's business, muscle car look in an SUV. And I think that's what Dodge was going for. And I think they did a really good job with that. Very nice shot of the vents and the hood. Got the sunroof. That exhaust, man. Its interior now, that's one of the things I don't necessarily like about the Durango. Their interiors, they're not that great, man. I mean, it has a nice red stitch in there, and the door card, it's like it may have some carbon. I don't know what that is, but they're plastic. It uses way too much plastic. Again, they have the stitching in the seat, but just a little plain looking to me. Bench seat. Come on, what is that? Excuse me. It's like somebody didn't know how to put the sunshade on the back. They just decided to throw it in there for the photo. All right. Yeah, see, like the door card, it looks so plain. Tell that that's plastic. Might be some leather here. Two rows of red stitching. I can't quite tell what this is right here. Should be carbon fiber, but there should be some more. I don't know. They need to do something better with that. I mean, it looks like it has decent room, but that bench seat in the second row is always an eyesore for me. Yeah, so this dash setup looks, I don't know, man. It looks a little dated. Steering wheel is decent shape. You can see you got the paddles and everything. A lot of buttons here. A lot. You know, I like a nice mix of buttons and touchscreen, which that looks like it's touchscreen, but yeah. Yeah, not something so special looking. This doesn't really look that special to me. Doable, but meh, just meh. See, now the RT trim doesn't have the Brembo brakes. It would be nice if it did. Such a big vehicle should have better brakes, you know? Picture this big old Hemi. Oh man. But I'm not sleeping on the Hemis though. Dodge definitely has the best sounding V8s, if you ask me. I'm not really a big V8 guy, but I do like the tone or the note of their V8s. Nice LED fogs and also LED headlights. Very nice touch there. See, now this I am pretty sure is a Borla exhaust. This person had 8,000 plus miles and decided to put an exhaust on it. That's my type of enthusiast there. I probably would do the same thing. But if I didn't get the Borla, I'd probably get a Corsa exhaust for the Durango. All right, now for the last one, number 8. This one shocked me. I'm very shocked that it made the list. What is it? It is a 2019 Audi SQ5 3.0T with the premium package. Prior to this search, I didn't really look at this car at all, but when it made the list, because of it's under $40,000, under $50,000 and it's a performance SUV, I had to do some digging, like, why did this one make the list? Why? So, doing a little bit of research, I realized that it has a 3-liter turbo V6. I wish I could say twin turbo, but it doesn't. It has a single turbo. So it's a V6 with one sizable turbo right in the middle of the banks there. So I did some digging, like I wonder, is it tunable? Did look up, quite a few companies make downpipes. It has a pretty interesting looking downpipe, wherein it's one big cat, and then right after the cat, it splits and goes down the banks to make the downpipe. So it's tunable. You can get a full exhaust all the way back from the turbo back. Obviously, you can get an intake, and definitely I can get this thing tuned. I know that my boys over there at Brooklyn Motors, they sell. They're the authorized dealer of, I forget which company tuning. I'll put it up on the screen. They're authorized dealers of tunes with these things, and that's most likely what I would do if I had it. It comes with like 365 horsepower, same as the Explorer Sport. So, and I actually heard a few exhausts for these things. I'm like, even after I made the video, I saw one, it had an exhaust. I was like, all right, it sounds pretty good. Yeah. So this one, like I said, it's 2019 SQ5. They're asking $42,595. It has 25,849 miles, which is not bad. Not bad. I'm realizing through this search, I pretty much only like them in white, which is odd for me. But I think the white allows a lot of its black accents to really pop off. With the front grille. Yeah, like this. That looks really good to me, man. I really like that with the lights, the shape of the grille. Even with these ducts here. I think I like it best in black. I saw it in blue. They had that nice blue. Wasn't doing it for me. Even with this line right here. This photo here, this angle from this left rear quarter, I really like something here. I like how what they did with the tail light and the lines that come straight from the tail light going all the way down. Even with the bumper seam comes from the tail light. Little things like that just tend to catch my eye. And I really like the overall look of this car, man. Like the shape is nice, size is nice. It's not huge, it's not tiny. Really nice little size there. Wish it had more ground clearance. This is not something I would take on the beach, even though Audi does have a pretty good Quattro system, but ground clearance would be a problem. I really like the dash too. Looks really nice. Looks really sporty and luxurious at the same time. I like that mix. Anything that has that mix, usually a good way to go for me. And I really like the seats. I really like that stitching, that diamond stitch pattern that is on the seats. I really like that touch. I'm not sure why, but a lot of the ones I was finding, not too many of them had that stitching. I thought it maybe just a 2019 thing. Maybe it was just a premium aspect of it, but I found several premiums 2019 that didn't have this stitch. If you know in the comments, let me know. Why is it that only a few of them have this diamond stitching? But to me, that stitching is everything. It really sets off the interior for me personally. Even the steering wheel. I like the steering wheel. Like the steering wheel, man. Baby, we just gotta look at that seat though. I think that is just dope. Got the nice white stitching with the S-Line logo in there. It's really nice. It has a Bang & Olufsen sound system. Here we go. Here's the door card. Now I like this door card a lot. Wish there was some splashing of red in there, but we got leather here, got Alcantara here, and we got carbon fiber here with a nice little silver, silver door handle. To me, those different contrast and splash of different materials there, I really like it. It's a real sporty look to it. It's a shot of the engine bay. Can't really see much just but the intake there. I can't stand when the auto manufacturers, they leave the DME or the computer in the engine bay. But would like to see what it looks like under there, under that cover. Like the fact that it has some sport brakes. Don't like those wheels at all. Of course, we changed that. But overall, I really think this one is it's a nice one to get. I could see myself in this particular car if I wanted to get it. So those are the 8 vehicles that I found that are performance-minded SUVs that are under 50K. I'm actually quite shocked from the different vehicles that made the list. You know, I had to pick one. My first choice would obviously be the Explorer ST, followed up by that BMW X540i, and third will come in, a strong third at that, would be the 2023 Nissan Pathfinder Rock Creek Edition. I actually saw one today. It was in a color that I thought I would get, and it's like a brownish, like a sand color. I really like that for some reason. Just makes all of the colors pop. The red accents that it has, I don't know, that one really tickles my fancy. I just don't like the motor. So anyway, that's going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed me making this style of video. If you'd like me to continue making these types of videos, please feel free to let me know in the comments below. If you'd like me to take a look, do an online review of a specific vehicle, leave that in the comments below, and I will definitely go right ahead and make that video, because that will let me know that you guys are interested in this type of content. And it's actually motivating. I haven't had much motivation lately to make videos, but it is what it is. So if you'd like me to make this type of video, let me know in the comments below. All right, so I want you guys to remember to have a blessed day, and peace out.